and the Oakland A's. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa. And fellas, both of these teams are going to be interesting to watch down the stretch as the postseason races continue to take shape.
100%, Matt. These two clubs have put themselves in position to play a lot of meaningful games the rest of the way. And even though they're not in the same division, you can bet they're looking at each other knowing it's games like this one coming up that will give them huge confidence and momentum heading into the last weeks of the season.
Billy Hamilton is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today. Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
And he takes strike three called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. So one down, no one aboard. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. Hard ground ball to third. Chapman brings it in. On to first, and there are two down. Digging in will be Jose Abreu. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Into the box, Mark Canha. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. This is a fight at the bat rack.
The second baseman, Tony.
So bases are empty with one out now. Yeah. And striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. Popped him up. Moncada into foul territory, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Another one sent foul. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2 and 2. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hit.
Out in front of it, strike one. Keuchel has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind it because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw in time, and the side is retired. We'll move to the... Ready now is Eloy Jimenez. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Up next, Yoan Moncada. First pitch of the AB on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Piscotty's there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. In now is Adam Eaton. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games. First pitch on its way. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Popped up. Chapman in foul ground. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Bottom of the inning now, and up next the ever versatile Chad Pinder.
The left fielder, Chad.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. Eaton on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Next it'll be Matt Chapman, and he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Eaton is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Batting 7.
Into the box for his first at bat in this one, Stephen Piscotty, as he's been in a pretty good stretch over the last 10 or so ball games. Now a swing and a miss took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Head-to-head pass with Dallas Keuchel. He brings a 4 for 12 line. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Down the left field line and deep. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. And there's a base hit on the line. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play. So now to the plate, Yermin Mercedes. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
It's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And the White Sox have their first hit of the game.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
The next batter will be Luis Robert as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Mercedes aboard here at first with nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. The batter will be Nick Madrigal, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First delivery to him.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch. Now the 3-2 pitch. Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Billy Hamilton digging in now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
1-2, the count to Billy Hamilton. Working for the punch out and the offering, and he fouls this one off. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
First offering.
1-0. I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. In there, a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
So here's Jose Abreu as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. In the dirt here. Runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. 2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Piscotty's there for it. And that's the 3rd out. White Sox pick up just the 1. So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
Shortstop.
Here it comes now to Andrus. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. And another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. And he got him. So now it's Mark Canha. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And it's quickly 0-2. One out, nobody on. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little into the concrete staircases and gone. It's a solo shot for Mark Canha, number 22 on the year, and the A's are back to even now. It's one apiece. At the plate, Tony Kemp. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The windup and the 0-1. A ball and a strike. Lifted down the line in left. Jimenez is in pursuit, but this will land untouched.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Ground ball sent back up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Next up for the A's, Matt Olson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. 2 out, nobody on. Chopper to short. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. The A's strike for. All set for the start of the 4th. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Next up, Yoan Moncada as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
It's hard to come up with any rhyme or reason why switch hitters hit from one side better than the other, but if you look at the numbers, he's not quite as successful hitting right-handed against left-handed pitching.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Here's a pop-up now. Olson has room in foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Adam Eaton digging in next. as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze it.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Stepping in next, Yermin Mercedes. He singled in his first AB. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Hit hard to short. Throw goes to third, and the decision to take a shot at third backfires as he's in there safely. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Took a real risk by going after the lead runner there heading into third. That's always a tough call, and it's hard to fault them for being aggressive. But you hate not to get an out when the batter was giving himself up.
The batter will be Luis Robert as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Stepping in once again is Sean Murphy, and he's the reigning American League Player of the Month. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now
just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Fouled off. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Fouled away. The 1-2. Swing and a line drive. And that's in there. Base hit. They'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
Steven Piscotty is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. He collected a base hit his first time up. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. 1 there. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And set to go is the second baseman, Nick Madrigal. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play. Digging in next, Tim Anderson singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Now a flare out toward right center. Right fielder coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Jose Abreu stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
1-1. Here it comes. Nope. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And that is off the wall. And both runners will score as they've taken the lead here at 3-1.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. Standing in now, Eloy Jimenez. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. And it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The windup and the 0-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one will get this one. The 0-2 once more. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
And he puts it on the ground to second. Scooped up, throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So it's 4 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. The White Sox lead it 5-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. Digging in is the outfielder, Seth Brown.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game. Maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good, productive AB to get this team going.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Here's Elvis Andrus now.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right?
Elvis.
You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands. He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a
Now
double
back,
in the
the
gap or a
designated
home run. Pitches like
Mark.
that in the show get absolutely
Canha.
hammered.
Mark Canha comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Here now the 2-2. Tapped out in front of home. And that's the second out. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. He's set and the pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Weekly hit towards first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The A's strand 1. They're down here 5-1. James Caprillion will come on to make his 40th appearance this season. Yerman Mercedes stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And it's fouled away. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. In there at the letters. 1-2 now.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Brown is there to put it away for out number 1. One out for Chicago here in the 6th, and into bat next is Luis Robert. First pitch on its way. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Count is 1-2.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And foul. Bases are empty. 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Stepping up is Nick Madrigal. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one.
Madrigal.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Pinder's got it for out number 3. White Sox leave one. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Ball 1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
In at the plate is Sean Murphy. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. A bare hand for 1. Back to first, but he wasn't able to set his feet that time as he gets knocked down, and they only get 1.
The left fielder, number 4.
So 1 gone for the A's in their half of the 6th. And up next, the ever versatile Chad Pinder, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Murphy stands at first with 1 out. Again, another foul ball. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Robert is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So that brings up the always
now
intense Matt Chapman. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Now a slider down the middle, but laid off. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Brown is there, 1 away. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat. Now the pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Hey, boys, he's lucky he's getting this pitch back right here. That's normally a wipeout pitch down and away. He hung that one. It looked like he almost confused the hitter.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. What does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Eloy Jimenez is at the plate as he watches ball one. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. It's a solo home run for Eloy Jimenez. His second home run of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the seventh, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
So here's Yoan Moncada to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo home run for Yoan Moncada. Home run number 16 for him on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Sergio Romo comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box now, Adam Eaton, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a swing and a miss on a pitch that winds up hitting. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far.
Stephen.
As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
2-1 now. All even now, 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. The 2-2 one more time. Left field and deep. Here's Jimenez going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The right field.
Next up is Seth Brown. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Hits this one hard the other way. And that is through into right field for a single. Bottom of the 7th inning. Will go at least one plate appearance deeper after the two-out hit.
The designated hitter.
That was a nasty sinker right there. Sometimes you get a little luck on the offensive side. Definite ground ball with eyes right there.
In now, Mark Canha. Jimenez has got it, and the side is retired.
Leading off from the right side, the catcher, Yermin Mercedes.
He's set. Here it comes.
0-1's the count.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
0-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
2 strikes.
That misses. 1-2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Again, a 1-2. Weak grounder down the line at third. Knee high, he barehands it. Got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Up next to the right side.
Now it'll be Luis Robert, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, he needs to clean it up. He's already got the hat trick. The boys are wondering if the golden sombrero is soon to follow. Gotta lock this AB in.
Drives it the other way to deep right. A ball that's tarrying, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
So now to the plate, Nick Madrigal, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Head-to-head numbers against Sergio Romo. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And there's ball 1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch until he proves he can lay off of it.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Next will be the designated hitter, Billy Hamilton. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And that one yanked just foul. On he pops it up. Chapman trying to get there, and that's going to land foul. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Go on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that in. Aaron Bummer is on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Striding in is Tony Kemp. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces. The 1-0 home is a swinging strike, a little late on the fastball that time.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter. He was great all night long.
First baseman,
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Matt Olson becomes out number 2 this inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Sean Murphy. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. 1-0 the count. And now a pitch on the way. 2 out, nobody on. One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
1-2.
Line to the right side. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Murphy, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Oakland. They're down. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. Head-to-head numbers against Sergio Romo. He's hitless in 6 tries.
Anderson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And he takes strike 2. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
1-2.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Jose Abreu is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. A ball and 2 strikes now. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Eloy Jimenez stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Ready with the 0-1.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Here comes the 1-2. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. So a pitching clinic there as he sets him down in order, all via the punch-out. Back with more here on a Tuesday night. So stepping in is Matt Chapman. Lifetime against this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. No balls and 1 strike. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Fouled off. Popped him up. Moncada over to his right. And that's the first out of the inning. So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. The 0-2 pitch.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Up next to Oakland.
Next to hit, Seth Brown. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Eaton going back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
One of the best qualities of this pitcher is keeping the ball in the ballpark. He's not an easy guy to get the ball up in the air again, so he's going to have to regroup a little bit here. He's not used to giving up home runs.
Fouled away. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point. And what
swing and a miss, he struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. Chicago used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Dallas Keuchel hangs win number 11 on his line. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and